I place them in the backpack and take a seat next to Monica. Any luck?
No, not yet. What about you?
Maybe we could play some tag or something.
Writes
it down in her notebook. Spend a few more minutes laying on the couch and writing down any ideas that come to mind. I take a look at the clock. Yuri should be arriving pretty soon. Hey, Monica, let's back it up. Yuri's gonna be here any minute.
Okay.
Monica quickly puts her notebook in the bag. I pick up one of the salad bowls and she grabs one as well. I throw the backpack over my shoulder and put on my shoes. Monica does the same, and we make our way out the door. I lock up the door and we head to the gate. Soon, Yuri pulls up in a black minivan. Natsuki's riding shotgun, it seems. She unlocks the doors and we open it. Oh yeah, I guess because Monica asked the same thing, and then I thought it was, for anybody who doesn't know, the reason why the passenger seat's called shotgun is because back in the old days, that's where the person would sit to have the fucking gun. To shoot people. Okay, for when bandits show up. Or any bad people show up. And that's why the front seat says that's why it's called shotgun. So yeah. History rules. That was it. Yeah, so I was like, it was an interesting thing. However, Natsuki most likely does not hold a shotgun. Yeah, because the other person needed to focus. Yeah, maybe it was mostly for carriages, because it wasn't really a thing for cars. It was mostly for carriages. But then I guess once we kind of transitioned into cars, we kind of just kept the phrase still, because, I mean, horses and cars are similar. One poops, though. Cars don't really poop. She unlocks the doors and we open it.
Hey!
Yo!
Hello, where are Sayori and MC?
I'll go over and call them out.
Okay. Monica, you can put the stuff in the back. Thanks, Yuri.
And Monica the salad and backpack before going over to Sayori's house. I ring the doorbell. MC opens the door and I see Sayori putting her shoes on behind him. You guys ready to go? Yeah, we'll be out in a minute. Sayori steps out carrying the watermelon and MC locks the door behind them. We make our way to Yuri's car.
Hey!
Sayori puts the watermelon in the trunk. She steps in the minivan and MC follows her. Take a seat in the back and I sit down in the middle beside Monica. I close the door and buckle my seatbelt.
Are we good to go? I think that's everything. Okay then.
She puts into drive and we're off. Don't worry, Zero. Passenger still carries the shotgun. It's just like, why does Natsuki have a shotgun? Don't ask. It's a smooth ride along the road.
I'm so excited.
Same here. I also have a little surprise when we get there.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you yet. That'd ruin the surprise. But I know for a fact that you're gonna like this, Sayori.
Fine.
We reach the park entrance, and Yuri parks in the nearby parking lot. We exit the minivan and grab our things from the back. Sayori once again carries the watermelon, and Monica and I take the salads. Here, I can take this.
Thanks, Zero.
I take the salad bowl for Monica and carry pretty much everything that is ours. Natsuki holds a white box, and Yuri and MC take their backpacks. We make our way towards the entrance. I'm gonna be honest, when I think of Yuri driving, I think she either would drive like Haru from Persona, where she would just like drive really fucking crazily and everyone's afraid, or she drives really fucking slow. Like, I feel like that's like the two things I think about if Yuri's driving a car. Like, she either drives crazily or she drives really slow. She drives like grandma. It's Natsuki who drives like Haru. Natsuki would probably drive like that. Yeah, she would probably be the crazy driver. She drives really slow until she gets excited. Oh no. We spot a picnic near a few trees. go over there. Walk over and set our things on the table. I pack things in my backpack and put the salads next to Natsuki's box. Yuri has been in the drift scene for years, Zero. Fucking Yuri's quite the drifter. She's a drifter, she grills. What the fuck's going on with this Yuri? What is this weird Yuri headcanon we're having right now with this? We're making her grill, drift. Why is Yuri a dad? I pack the things in my backpack, alright. After that, I sit down next to Monica.
Oh, this looks so good.
Yeah, it does. You guys want me to cut the watermelon?
Yeah, let's do it.
He goes and looks in his backpack. Oh, crap. Where is it? Sorry, did you pack a knife by chance?
I don't think I did. Hold on a sec. I think I have one.
Yuri, of course she does. Yuri quickly runs over to her car. She comes back with a knife set.
Here.
She unsheathes it and hands the knife over to MC. He cuts the watermelon up and sets the slices on a plate. Thanks, Yuri.
No problem. I brought a whole bunch of stuff in case we needed it. I also brought a badminton set.
What? Okay, well, Yuri just ruined the grilling and drifting headcanon. It is all gone. Now she is Yuri. That's just Yuri reminding us that she is once again Yuri and that she brought a badminton set. No! She should have brought the football! Come on, Yuri, we could have tossed the old pig skin in the back. Yuri once again reminding that she is Yuri. Ignore that detail. No, chat. Stop trying to make Yuri what you want her to be. Don't try to morph Yuri into what you want her to be.
Awesome. We can play a few rounds after we eat. I'm in. Yeah.
Well, let's eat. We have a Caesar salad and a potato salad. I lift up the plastic wrap and everyone grabs a plate and fork. Take a bit of each and start munching away. What? They didn't bring any food? Yuri didn't bring her famous T-bones? This is terrible. Worst picnic. Actually, Natsuki didn't bring any food? That is, if anything, that's the one I'm surprised about. Like, all jokes aside about Yuri's famous T-bones. Natsuki didn't bring any food out of all the people? I'm very surprised she didn't.
You guys want to hear what happened last week in my family shop?
Where'd the music go? The story's gonna be serious.
So, I was sitting in the back doing a bit of math homework, and a guy walks into the store looking for bread. My mom welcomes him in. Then he tells her to shut up and that he wants some bread. My mom, being calm in the situation, tells him we don't have that kind of bread. She starts telling him what we have, then he interrupts her saying to take the gluten out. My mom says it's gluten-free. Then he starts yelling that he doesn't care if it's free. She then starts to get a bit angry at him. Then the guy pulls out his dollar store camera saying he's gonna record it. My dad walks in, and the guy asks what the hell he wants. Then my dad yells that he's the manager. This guy then tells him to take the gluten out of the bread. My dad tells him that we can't take it out of the bread. Then he rants on about how we're stupid. My dad tells him we have some crackers with no gluten. Says he doesn't want crackers. My dad asks him if he wants the gluten or not. He says no. My dad lists off the stuff gluten-free again. The guy gets mad again. My mom threatens to call the police on him. He gets mad again and says that everything in our store sucks because of the gluten. My mom says we have crackers without gluten again. Says he'll take those. My dad tells him it's $5. And you know what happened? The guy says he won't pay for it and walks out of the store. Like, what the hell? Who does this kind of stuff?
Oh my god. I don't know the reference, so to me, that just sounds like Natsuki's just fucking... It's like Natsuki's had a problem. I figured it was a reference, but I was like, oh my god. I was like, Natsuki, no. It feels like a reference, but I don't know what it's referencing. That might be good then, technically? If it's a reference, but I don't know what it's referencing, then technically it kind of worked out because I don't know what it's referencing. Usually a reference is bad when I know it's referencing something.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit of a toss-up. References are, again, like we said, it's I don't know. I don't know. It could also work better with just original random. Just a fucking random ass tangent. I don't know. Like I said, references are weird. It'll work for some people. It won't work for other people. It takes me out personally. Well, yeah, that's what I'll say. Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, it's like if they know the reference, it'll kind of take you out. But then if you don't know the reference, you're like, I guess it works. So yeah, it's like that's why references are a hard sell. Did everything turn out okay in the end? Yeah, I just hope he doesn't ever come back. What a piece of crap. Well, anyways, speaking of the bakery, I'm sure you want to see what I brought today. Okay, she did bring food. I was about to say, that would have been the weird part. I was like, how did Natsuki not bring any food? And I totally forgot. She said she had a surprise. Ooh, yeah, show it. Behold. She opens the box to reveal a small chocolate cake. Ooh, it looks so good. Sayori starts to reach for it. Nope. Natsuki slaps Sayori's hand. Ow! Hold on, Sayori. I'm not letting you sneak any bites before I cut it. Speaking of which, Neri, can you pass me the knife, please? Sure. She hands the knife to her. Natsuki slices up into 6 pieces, and we all take one. I set mine on the same plate as my salad, trying to avoid any of its residue from getting on the cake. We all indulge in it, and I have to say this is one of the best cakes I've had. Oh, I just understood the reference. Why did it take me that long? God damn, that was an old video. I was sitting here like, everyone's just saying it. I was like, oh my god, I just understood what I was referencing. God damn, that was an old meme, huh? I totally forgot what the fuck it was, and I was like, right. That was an old meme. See, everyone kept saying Baku, and I thought you guys were saying Baki, and that's an anime. And I was like, I don't remember Baki having stuff like that. And I was like, wait a minute, they're not saying Baki. And then I was like, randomly connected. So I was like, oh, Baku was the fucking Aku fucking thing. Oh, that's the boneless shit. I remember now. Yeah, that's I had to think about. I was like, had to think about it because I was like, Baki didn't have that. Baki was a fucking. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, like I say, yeah, references are but yeah, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like them, but Well, at least it was one of the best cakes he's had, though. We all indulge in it, and I have to say, this is one of the best cakes I've had. This is so good. You've outdone yourself, Natsuki. Aw, thanks, guys. Guess I'll make another when I get the time. Oh, by the way, Nats, you got the 4th volume of Parfait Girls? I have every single one that's been released so far. That's like, what, 17 volumes? Oh, damn. There's some catching up to do. If you want to stop by the shop tomorrow, I can give you volume 4. Sure, thanks. Oh, thanks, Nats. Don't call me that. And yeah, no prob. Does anyone want to play some badminton? I'd be up for it. I did have a few other ideas, but I think badminton might be more fun. Everyone else seems to be in agreement. Okay, I'll go grab the set. Sarah runs off to her car again, and then quickly returns with the set. Want me to upset it up? Sure. I'll help too. Monica comes over, and the 3 of us unpack the case. I stick the poles into the ground and hold them up while Monica hammers the peg down with a rock. Yuri fumbles with the net, trying to untangle it before tying it into place. It takes us around 5 minutes to set it up. Okay, so we have 4 rackets, meaning 2 of us are gonna have to set out each round. We'll do doubles. I'm with 0. Oh, but I want to be with Sayori. Guess I have no choice, huh? Nope. Alright then. MC and I are together. Guess that leaves you 2 together. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, we're gonna beat your taking butts into the ground. Then I challenge you first, Natsuki. Ha! It's on! Monica and I grab our rackets and a birdie. I'm seeing Sayori move off to the side of the net. Ready to do this? Yep. Monica serves it, and the rally begins. We knock the birdie back and forth, so I slam it to earn us a point. Natsuki serves it, and another rally begins. Monica quickly hits the birdie back, and I rush to get the next one. We continue on until MC calls out,
That's that. Zero and Monica win with 21-17.
Good game. Guess you two win this one. Told ya.
Monica hugs my arm.
Get a room!
Alright. I pass my racket to MC, and Monica passes hers to Sayori. Monica and I watch as Yuri serves. The rally starts, and things start to get exciting. The birdie flies back and forth, with a few times landing on the grass, scoring a point for the team who landed the shot. I keep account of who gets how many points. Soon enough, both teams tie up at 21 points. You know, badminton is a very random sport to use for this, you know, not gonna lie. Not that I'm complaining, it's just, it was just one that I wasn't thinking of. Like, it was just like, huh?
Badminton is most memorable. Because you remember them setting the nets up. I said badminton is most memorable.
Most memorable of what?
Of, like, sports.
Really?
For me, it is.
I do not remember. Badminton is not like my number one thinking of sports. I think of like the 4 regular ones, like baseball, football, basketball, and soccer first. And
I always just remember them putting up the net.
Then I'll think of like tennis. I'll think of tennis before I think of badminton. Yeah, this is probably because it is easy to set up. That is true.
Why
It's just a
you
net.
say it like that?
Well, badminton?
Yeah.
How do you say it? Well, badminton?
Badminton, yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
That shows how little experience I have with it. Okay, you gonna chew right into the mic, Monica? Really? You gonna do this right now?
That was my last chip.
Yeah? That was also your last life. Rawr.
Oh.
Monica, that's not good acting. You gotta actually sound like you're in danger. Oh my god! Monica really went... We gotta save Monica!
She's in trouble!
She's in trouble!
Oh my god.
Soon enough, both teams tie up at 21 points. One
1 point for Sayori and MC. Also, whoever gets 2 points in a row wins.
They get fired up and begin rallying again. Except for Yuri. Yuri scores 1, then MC gets 1 too. Still tied. Natsuki starts getting a bit more intense, swinging her racket as hard as she can at the incoming birdies. She manages to score those 2 points needed to win. And that's game. Natsuki and Yuri win with 24-22.
Ah, good game. Are we switching out again? Yeah. Okay. Zero, do you want my racket?
Sure. Yuri passes her racket to me and Monica takes Natsuki's. Yuri, why is your racket so slimy?
I'm sorry, I sweat a lot.
Ew.
I have sweaty palms.
Thank you for the gift sub, Labutina. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 10 bits, Star. And for the 1-bit Mississippi game. I forgot you guys get bits. You guys were explaining the fucking Baku thing to me this entire time and I just didn't read it yet. I'm sorry.
Wow.
New storyline. MC Kinema's Monica and you have to find and terminate him. Oh no. That'd be quite a drastic change in plot. Oh god. Sayori would be devastated. I take on my position and Monica does the same.
And today on DDSN, we have 2 couples facing off against one another in a game of badminton. Badminton. I can't say the word. Why are you a commentator if you can't even say the name of the sport? Shut up, Yuri!
Natsuki yells that in the voice of a game commentator.
Winner gets bragging rights. Fight!
We chuckle a bit as Sayori serves.
Whap!
I hit the birdie back and the battle begins. Monica and I whiz around trying to knock that birdie back every time. Of course, I miss every now and then, and so does Monica. Though I have a feeling we're winning. I completely lost track of points at this point as I'm rushing to keep the birdie from hitting the ground.
Yeah! Oh, no you don't.
Monica quickly slams the birdie right back at Sayori. It reverses off her stomach to the ground.
And the president takes the win! 21-19, never seen before! Yuri, do you have any comments to make about this insane turn of events?
Yuri gets a bit surprised by Natsuki's outburst.
Well?
Natsuki gestures to her hand as if she was holding a microphone.
Good game.
We all break out in laughter from that.
I guess bragging rights are ours.
I guess so. Monica jokingly flexes as I say Ori and MC. We all laugh and Monica perks up.
Oh, I have an idea on what we could do. Let's try some Mad Libs.
What's that?
It's a fill in the blanks game to make a really random story. I'll quickly look one up.
Monica pulls out her phone.
Oh, I found a good one. Zero, why don't you do one first?
Okay.
So first up, a noun.
Oh my god! We get to do a Mad Lib? Yo! Let's go! See, this is what Fruits was missing. Mad Libs. Okay, Monica, we need a noun.
A noun is a person, place, or thing, right?
Yes. I also had to think
Monica.
about it. Well, Monica's the thing. Okay, Monica. We got this. Monica.
A place.
Alright, what's a place?
Swimming pool.
What the hell? Okay.
A past tense verb.
Okay, so that's like ED at the end. Grilled.
Jumped.
No, I'll let chat put grilled. I feel bad.
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
get one from chat. Everyone's on grilled.
A noun.
Okay, we need another noun.
Dog.
A name.
Now we need a name.
Zero.
Why am I involved?
You're involved.
A verb ending in ing.
Fucking no.
Oh no!
Laughing.
Another noun.
A pencil.
What?
Pencil.
Another verb.
What is that again?
A verb is that's like you're doing something. So what is that again? We already put one recently. You're tired.
Running.
A noun.
It's a beer bag.
Alright, chat. What's your noun? Steak. Steak.
A part of the body.
We got body part. What the hell? We need a body part, chat. We're not doing penis. Stop being dirty. Hands, ear, heart. We could do ear. I don't know why ears sounds funny. Ankle.
An adjective.
An adjective, chat. Chat, I'm just ignoring. I'm not gonna get demonetized from you. It's all slowly.
A family relative, like an uncle or something.
Grandpa.
An activity.
Sleeping.
A chain restaurant. What the hell?
Fucking, I don't know. Fucking Wendy's.
A past tense verb.
My lord. Fucking wrote.
A month.
Fucking September. Do you remember? A verb ending in ing. Gaming, yeah. A noun, fucking Italy. Past tense verb. Glowing's more of an adjective. Italy isn't a noun. Italy's a place. Glowed, I guess. Glowed.
An adjective.
fast.
A verb.
We need a verb now. Now this is getting tedious, and this is still going. Throwing.
A noun.
GameCube. A GameCube counts as a noun. Yeah? Yeah.
A plural noun.
Oh, fuck. A plural noun's like multiple stuff, so like 2 GameCubes. The hooks. Xboxes. The hooks. The hooks. Gotta name them the hooks.
And that's everything. I'll read it out.
Oh, God.
Ahem.
Oh, my God.
A Monica in swimming pool was arrested this morning after she grilled in front of a dog.
How dare she? She was grilling in the swimming pool in front of a dog? That's illegal. That's fair. How dare she?
What story did we get?
We got it right now. So far, Monica was grilling in a swimming pool and got arrested because she grilled in front of a dog.
Oh, that's illegal, I guess.
Zero had a history of laughing, but no one, not even his pencil, ever imagined he'd running with a steak stuck in his ear.
I was running with a steak stuck in my ear. How did that get in there?
I always thought he was slowly, but I never thought to do something like this. Even his grandpa was surprised.
Grandpa, I'm sorry. Even Grandpa was surprised. Grandpa, no.
Grandpa, I'm sorry.
Grandpa didn't like that I had a steak in my ear. I raised you better.
Raised you better than this.
After a brief sleeping, cops followed him to a Wendy's where he reportedly wrote in the frying machine.
What did I write?
What did you write in there?
With my pencil.
Oh my god.
Your pencil didn't know that you had a history of laughing. I mean, my pencil didn't know. That's fair. Cops followed me to a Wendy's.
In September, a woman was charged with a similar crime.
Oh no.
But rather than gaming with Italy, she glowed with a fast dog.
Oh, Italy.
Italy. Italy. The entirety of Italy. She just gamed with Italy. But she didn't do that though. She glowed with a fast dog. That dog was fast and glowing.
Either way, we imagine that after witnessing him throwing with a GameCube, there are probably a whole lot of the hooks that are going to need some therapy.
Can't believe the hooks need therapy now. What have we done? The hooks were something to be feared, and now they need therapy.
For real?
Yes.
We all have a good laugh listening to the silly story. That was pretty good. I liked that. Honestly, it was also pretty clever to use because I'm pretty sure it just was used a bunch of statements from Rempe. There's like the built-in statements of like what they would put in, and then they just put it into that sentence. So it's like I never really thought to use that for a Mad Lib. It's pretty smart. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Rage Bob. Now this is worth keeping in the full mod. Yeah, that was actually a really clever thing to keep it in for a Mad Lib. That was actually really clever. We all have a good laugh listening to the silly story.
Okay, Yuri, you're up.
We spend a while laughing at the stories we make.
So, Nuts, are you gonna be busy tomorrow? So you're gonna be busy tomorrow, right? Yeah, I have to help out at the shop. Okay, so nothing tomorrow. I take it everyone is free on Monday?
We all not in agreement.
Alright, how does swimming sound? Ooh, I wanna do that! I guess I have to buy a swimsuit tomorrow then. I haven't gone swimming in ages. Okay, let's go to the one nearby the school. It's the closest after all.
Alright.
By the way, guys, I think we should start packing up. It's starting to get pretty late.
We all get up and clean up the mess we made. I cover the leftover salads and watermelon with plastic wrap and pack up Yuri's knives. Monica grabs our bags and takes them to the car. MC, Sayori, and Yuri disassemble the badminton net and bring it along too. We stuff everything into the trunk and take up the same seats as before. Yuri starts the minivan, and we head off.
Ooh, I have a fun idea which we could do. What is it? We can play Man Tracker in the park near our house one night.
Oh, if we're gonna do that, I'm going all out for it.
Which park are we talking about? There's this one park near our place. I think we passed it on the way downtown. It's a pretty good size, and we know the neighborhood well. You and Nats can just come by our house, and we'll walk down together when we do it. Ah, okay then.
Soon enough, we reach our street, and Yuri pulls up in front of Sayori's. I go grab our things from the trunk, while Monica talks to Sayori for a bit. Let's take our stuff inside and come back out for a while longer.
Okay.
Monica and I quickly step in to put our things away. Rob actually had us on the mod team do this as well without us knowing about it. We planned to put the Mad Libs we did as the results from the other club members. I believe mine is going to be Sayori's, not certain. Well then, yeah, I mean, we still have to do the one with all of us at the same time too. Oh, so, okay, so the other girls' Mad Libs are actually gonna be put in there. I mean, you could do that. I mean, I don't know. That might make that scene go on for a little longer than usual, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I guess that could work though. I don't think that would be too bad. We come back out, and Monica leans up against the car. So yeah, if anyone wants to stop by tomorrow, I wouldn't mind. Pete's working on the front counter alone.
I'm definitely coming. Your sweets will never escape from me.
We all chuckle a bit at Sayori's remark.
I think we'll be heading off now. I still have a few things to finish at home, too. Aw, already?
Yeah, sorry, Sayori. It's starting to get late. So Monday, we're going swimming, right?
Yep.
Cool. We're off then. See ya.
Goodbye. Bye.
Two of them close the doors and head off down the street. Oh yeah, I guess if it's funny enough, it might not be too tedious. I don't know. It depends. It could get tedious, but it could also be interesting. Because technically it wouldn't take that long because of the fact that you wouldn't have to make it. So, I guess... I don't know. It depends, because there's also like 5 of them. So, I guess that would take a long time. If there was just like 3 more, then that might be fine. But yeah, with 5 of the girls, it might start getting a little tedious. But yeah, we'll see. If like every single one has one, then you might get a little tedious, but... who knows? There's only like 3. Like if doubles did it, then I think I could see it. Like Sayori and MC did one, and then Yuri and Natsuki do one, then I could see that being fine. But I don't know. We'll see. Two of them close the doors and head off down the street. I guess we should start heading in too, huh?
Mm-hmm. We might be able to do something tomorrow if everyone's up for it. What do you think, Zero?
We're gonna be busy tomorrow. Doing what? I'm just gonna say sure.
Yay! Want to meet up around noon? Okay, and I'll think of something for us to do tonight. Good night, you two.
Night.
Bye.
Monica and I step back inside after waving goodbye to MC and Sayori. We didn't make plans. I was about to say, yeah. That other option was just weird. We didn't make any plans.
Ooh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever been to Natsuki's bakery.
You're right, we haven't. She never really invited us before.
It's not that big of a deal. It's nice of her. It's nice of her too, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's have supper.
Mind if I make it?
I don't see why not.
Great. I'll go get changed to get right on it.
Okay. Monica goes upstairs while I step into the kitchen. There were actually the balcony. Oh, I mean, I don't know. She didn't sound like she was upset about it, so. She also said we might be able to do something tomorrow if everyone's up for it. Yeah, so, if anything, I'd feel like the dickhead. I'd feel like the asshole to, like, fucking bring it up and be like, sorry, Monica, but we have plans. She sounded like she wanted to hang out with them, so I was like, oh, yeah, sure, we don't have to fucking do my thing. We can do my thing whenever. We can do our plans whenever. Monica goes upstairs while I step into the kitchen. Zero's going to be demonetized because of chat. No, I don't get demonetized because of, like, little tiny text on the corner of the screen. I unwrap the salad bowls and scoop the leftover salads into some plastic containers. I slap them in the fridge and go back into the living room to get everything else cleaned up. Monica walks past and goes in the kitchen while I open up the bag. It was a surprise. So it was a surprise. She wouldn't know. Oh! Well, then maybe I'll click the other option to see what happens. But actually, wait, the other day isn't even programmed in this mod yet, so I can't... it won't even do anything! I was gonna say, there isn't even another day yet. I mean, good thing I saved, though. So, that means I can pull it back. The good thing I saved. Well, Monica walks past and goes into the kitchen while I open up the bag. Here, chops with a knife, go through some vegetables as I unpack everything from it. I set Monica's notebook on the table and put away the other clutter we brought. A good smell lures me into the kitchen after I put everything away. Monica stands behind the stovetop, deep frying some breaded zucchini. Looks good.
Thanks. I think it'll go well with our salads.
Okay. Start cleaning up the leftover ingredients Monica left on the counter. Flour, eggs, breadcrumbs. The zucchini slices fry up quickly, and Monica puts them on a plate with a paper towel to soak up the oil. Puts another batch in. After she finishes, she takes the plate and puts it on the table.
Leave the oil in the pan. I'll filter into a container later so we can use it again.
Okay. We take a seat, and I put some salad and a zucchini slice on my plate. I savor the flavor of the zucchini and Caesar salad.
Ooh, I have an idea. Want some croutons?
Sure. Why would I say no? I mean, we'll save just in case the crouton ending.
All right.
Monica quickly grabs a toaster and slaps 2 bread slices in.
I forgot to make some earlier for the Caesar salad.
Ah, okay. Ping! Monica takes the toast out and cuts it up into some crude cubes.
They're a bit plain, but whatever. Here you go.
Sits a plate of them beside the salad bowl. Thanks, Monica.
Of course.
Take a few and toss them in my salad. She does the same, and we continue eating. After a few minutes, we finish up and stuff the plates into the dishwasher. Monica puts the leftovers into the fridge and heads upstairs. I follow her up after turning on the dishwasher. My biggest problem with this mod is that the normal dialogue is very human-like, but the references are very robotic and scripted, otherwise an enjoyable mod. Yeah, and even some of the dialogue definitely, like I said, sometimes doesn't come off as human and comes off as very robotic too. Like, I think I already mentioned before, like, with the whole, like, things where, be like, do you want to go sit back down where we were sitting before? It's like, sometimes it feels like some lines don't really need to be said. It's like, it's just, most humans will go back to where they were sitting. But some of them, obviously, you have to say it, like, you want to go out on the balcony? Like, obviously, yeah, that's like, okay, yeah. Or, like, our MC's overuse of the word okay and sure instead of saying, like, anything extra is also kind of, like, too much. He just feels very much like he's just like, sure, okay. Like, I feel like he needs to add a little bit more to the conversation. Yeah, and then the problem with that is, yeah, for a mod like this, it relies heavily on dialogue since there isn't really a major plot going on. So what it's going to have to rely on a lot is for the characters, is going to rely heavily on the characters and the dialogue to be interesting enough. Since there isn't really a main plot to really keep anyone else, like, grasped. Monica shuffles around in the closet. Looking for something?
Yeah, the mod said I was supposed to get a swimsuit, but it seems like I don't have one.
So, we have to go buy a swimsuit for you tomorrow?
If I don't find it by chance in here... I already looked through the drawers and there's nothing. It looks like tomorrow will be a busy day. Especially after going to Natsuki's.
We'll fit it in somehow.
Yeah, I'll keep looking though.
Alright. While Monica continues to rummage around the closet, I take a seat at my desk and boot up the computer. Just as I'm about to turn on Google, Monica frustratedly gets up from crouching by the closet.
I give up. Let's just go and buy a new swimsuit tomorrow.
You know where you want to buy it?
I know that the mall downtown has a few shops that have good ones, so we can go there.
Are we going to be taking the train?
Yeah, there's a station nearby, so it'd be the fastest. We could always take the bus, too.
The train would be more reliable than busing.
Okay. Could you let me on the computer for a second?
Yeah, here.
Thanks.
I get up from the chair and Monica takes a seat. She looks up the shop she was talking about. I decide to avert my eyes just simply because it's a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, they do have quite a selection. I think I'll find something you'll like.
My face flushes red. I think I'll go turn everything off downstairs.
Aw, really? Not gonna stick around? I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Alright. She really does love to tease me. My big thing with this mod is it feels like Monica and MC are too attached, if that makes sense. Another goal is that they're developing a loving relationship and all that, but they do pretty much everything together. Then again, I suppose they're absolutely living together. No, I totally agree with you, Ayat. I definitely agree as well. There is a case of where I feel like Monica and MC are a bit too clingy to each other. Because I've mentioned it before, where I say like Monica's clingy to him, and it's like, when it comes to living together, I don't really mind it. I don't really mind the stuff they do at their house. The stuff they do home makes sense. Watching stuff together, or like, you know, eating food together, that stuff makes sense and is fine. There's only, I mean, maybe there could be some separate things that they do. Like maybe Monica's gonna clean upstairs and he like watches TV downstairs or something, you know? Like maybe there could be a few of that, but that's mostly fine. I think it's mostly like when MC goes out or when they both go out, you know? It's like, it's never just, oh, Monica's gonna go out somewhere, and MC's like, okay, have fun. Or MC's gonna go out somewhere, and then he's like, yeah, I'll see you later, Monica. Like, they both do everything together, and yeah, it's a little much like, a relationship doesn't have to be that. I think most relationships aren't even like that. You're not supposed to do everything together. 'Cause that's how you get tired of the person. I mean, I know there's some that do that, but I feel like those aren't really that healthy, because those are the same ones that they're like, I can't function without my partner, and that shouldn't be what a relationship is. It's like, you should not be able to not function without your partner. You should be able to be fine without your partner, while your partner is just an addition to make your life even better. You should not have to rely on your partner to, like, be stable, you know? I think I heard somewhere that planes and trains are more reliable and safe than other forms of transportation, like cars. I could see that. I mean, there's very few, I mean, planes and trains can have issues, but it's like, I think there's less issues with those than like car crashes, so.
I mean, nobody who drives a car is a professional car driver.
Yeah, most people who drive planes and trains are professionals, so yeah, that's what I'll say. It's like, I could see that, I could see why that would be considered safer statistically. Because there's less issues when a train happens than like cars crash. There's less train crashes than car crashes. Zero be out here giving bomb-ass relationship advice. I hit the lights, and then I noticed something before turning the lights back on. Monica seems to have left her notebook on the table. No! Don't flip through it. That's an invasion of privacy. No. It's bad. Don't do it. It's invasion of privacy. I'll bring it upstairs for her. I don't think she'd appreciate me looking through her things. Hit the lights and go up. Yeah, it's bad. Don't do that. It's gonna bite us in the ass somehow. Actually, this thing about Monica the player may be something we might be able to fix while also creating good story stuff, like your character hanging out with Sayori in a figurative sense. I'll have to discuss it with the rest of the team though. Cause yeah, it's like them doing everything together is kind of like it's in a way where it's like it'll make the scenes where they do hang out cuter because they're not constantly hanging out, you know? Like by not giving people something they always see, it makes it that when it does happen better because they're like, yay! Yeah, because it's like they get to see them, you know, hang out and stuff. So it's like but because like they're doing everything together, it makes them not as special just because we're with Monica every day. Monica seems to have changed her pajamas while I was doing that. Left your notebook downstairs.
Oh, I guess I did. Thanks for bringing it up for me.
Anytime. I'll go get changed now.
Alright.
I step into the bathroom in my pajamas. I quickly change and head back out. Monica lays in bed, scrolling through her phone. I turn the lights off and lay down beside her. After I crawl in, she puts her phone down.
I guess we'll see how tomorrow goes.
Yeah.
And don't forget, you still owe me some cuddle time in the morning.
I know. Good night, Monica.
Good night, my love.
I drift off, my arms wrapped around her. Couldn't you guys say streetcar/subway instead of train if this is not Japan? I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. I kind of stopped being very critical of mods when they like use things that are either Japan oriented or America oriented, because I remembered that DDLC technically isn't confirmed to take place in either area. Because even Dan points it out, and Monica even points it out in Act 3. DDLC takes place in like a weird Amera-Japan type situation. So it's like, you can honestly use whichever one you really want to use. Like, you can either use Japan stuff, or you can use America stuff. It really doesn't matter. DDLC was always kind of like that. It's Japanica! The wonderful world of Japanica. Alright, so I'm assuming this is the demo message that most mods have.
Hey, Zero. Oh, hold on a second. Let me get into something a bit better for this.
I was supposed to say, maybe you should change clothes. No, it's Canada. You're right. DDLC takes place in Canada. That's what it was. I knew it. What?
Canada.
Canada? Is that like America-Canada combination?
Yes.
Thank you for the gift sub, Mario649.
There we go. Anyways, you can probably guess what I'm gonna say. Yeah, it's the end of the mod. At least the demo. Don't worry though. As I said, it's only the demo. The full version will have many more days, art, and much more summer. It'll probably be a while before it's released though, as most of the dev team has school to juggle as well. But rest assured, they're all working their hardest in getting this all written for you.
And DDLC mods take a bit.
And me too. I also wanted to tell you, thanks for giving me this chance to be with you like this. And someday, we'll make it happen in your reality. Please don't lose hope in being with me. I'll find a way to get to you. It'll just take some time. Anyway, I'm getting off track again. Make sure to keep an eye out for updates on the mod. I'm not sure when it will come out, but once it's ready, check it out. The dev team put a lot of effort in to make this the best it possibly can be. And they'll probably come back to these days with revisions and upgrades to make it even better. I guess I'm starting to ramble again. But yeah, this is the end for now. I hope you enjoyed the mod. And one more thing. I love you, okay? Don't ever forget that. Just a little goodbye kiss. I love you.
Well, damn. Oh, no other demo messages give me kisses. Huh?
It's okay, I'll give you a kiss.
Where was the kiss for natural disaster, huh?
I'll kiss you.
I want the demo. If that doesn't count, you're not a part of the demo.
And I can still feel that void in your heart.
That's not. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah?
It's not.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No?
I'm sneezing.
You are.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that is the end of the mod demo. But yeah, it was very, very up and down slope, wasn't it? It was a bit of a bumpy ride. But overall, I think it kind of pulled itself back. It kind of reeled itself back in, I think, at the end. It was like, it had a pretty, like, bumpy start with, like, a really rocky kind of middle. And then it kind of started pulling itself back in at the end. I feel like I've kind of, like, said most of my opinions on the mod, and I'll probably elaborate further once we, get to the tier list of rating it. But, yeah, I think it was pretty okay, I think, for the most part. It could use a bit of some touching up here and there with certain parts, but for the most part, it's definitely getting there. But, yeah, I think that's it. If you want to play this for yourself, the link will be in the description below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.
Bye.
I'm a sharpshooter.